Alright, so I'm gonna be driving to work today, and this car is making some weird rubbing noises as I'm driving. Hear this sound. So you can already hear the rattling noise as it's running. You can already hear it a little bit when it's at 50 miles an hour. It makes like a weird rubbing noise. And you'll hear it once when we get on the Highway 5. Hear that? That does not sound very good. Makes this noise based off of how fast I'm going. So I have my foot off the gas. It's not the engine, it's still the wheels spinning around. And right now is about as bad as it's sounded ever. Like when I play music, I sometimes have trouble hearing it because I wouldn't really have trouble, but it kind of is at the same volume as the music that I'm playing, so it's very loud. So this is how the car drives. So that's how it is when I'm going 25 around here, around these neighborhoods. Alright, this is the weird noise my car makes. This is how weird it sounds when I'm driving on the highway. I'm turning left right now. I'm on Quamaclit over by Victoria Drive. Or not Victoria Drive, Arboretum Boulevard, right by downtown Victoria. I'm gonna get onto the intersection, or get onto the road. And I can only go, it's not a very high speed limit yet. We're still driving a bit slow at 40. It's 35 here. But you can already hear the rubbing noise, and then see how fast this car goes. This car in front of me is only going 40 miles an hour and it's a 50 zone. This person's not driving fast enough at all. Come on, move! Thank goodness you're turning right. And then it's gonna be hitting, so I'm going 55 right now, and at the 55 zone I'll go up to 60, and I put it on cruise control. If I put it on cruise control, you can still hear it. It sounds kind of like a boat engine the way that it rubs. It's making that weird rubbing noise. And whenever I'm playing music, it's almost loud. It's about the same volume, if not louder, than the tone of the music that I'm playing. So sometimes it's hard to hear the music because of how loud the car actually is driving, or how loud the rubbing noise is. It sounds like my dad's boat. That's what it sounds like. Cruising on 5. And yeah. I'm not even pressing on the gas at all. It's going at 2 RPMs, and even if I were to brake a bit, there's nobody behind me. If I brake a bit and the RPMs go lower, it still just makes a noise based off of how fast the car's going. So, and I didn't completely fully stop. I just went down a little bit of speed and then back up. Like I went down to like 55 and then went back up. But yeah, that's it's not good sounding. This traffic right here is going 55, so I'm going a little bit slower, and you can hear the fact that I'm going just 5 miles an hour slower than I originally was. My the noise is getting lower pitched. So it's not the engine. I don't know what it is. It's gotta be something with like the bearings. I can also hear the like, I don't know if the camera can hear it, but below my car, as the wheels are moving, it's making like a doot 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 type noise. I don't know if that's good or not. That's not good. That's no good. That's not a good noise to hear. My car is amazing. He's riding me so hard right now. There's nothing I can do. I don't want to get pulled over for a speeding ticket. I'm going back up to 60, but since the cars in front of me are going a little bit faster, but I don't want to get pulled over for a ticket, so I'm also driving a pile of horse crap, so so it's making the noise, like the amount of pitch that it has is based off of the speed, not the RPMs, because those two are completely synonymous, or not synonymous, they're autonomous or whatever. They're completely different noises, or they're completely different parts of the vehicle. That's what it is. I see a car that's stuck on the shoulder. I don't know if they got into the ditch or something. Or there's a couple of people in there. I don't know if their tire went out or whatnot, or if they were so idiotic that they somehow got into the ditch even though there's no pavement at all. So I'm approaching Waconia right now. That's where I'm working at. And yeah. This car's so amazing. This car's so amazing. It's running so awesome. And the stoplight sucks. I never get to it on time. So I always have to wait at least a few minutes. Alright. And as you can see, when I stop, that's when it gets lower. You can kind of hear the engine running a bit. can kind of hear my engine knocking a bit. I don't know if it's knocking or what. I don't think it's any of the other cars. I don't think it's a school bus. Kind of show you how the engine sounds right when I get out of the car. I think I've already shown a video on the engine knocking. It's not been knocking recently, but I don't know if I showed in the earlier part of the video when I was leaving, but the engine was rattling when I started up, which I haven't heard before. This was like the first time I've heard the engine actually rattle. So it was making a burning engine, burning oil smell, but I don't really smell burning oil anymore. But yeah, that's how my car sounds. It's amazing. It's yes. Alright, we have arrived. Yes, we have. And yes.